I knew something was off the moment her friends laughed. Not the easy kind of laughter, the kind that cuts, sharp, and knowing, dressed up to sound harmless. "Come on, Emma," one of them teased, nudging her with a grin. "You've always said if Daniel ever screws up, you've got a backup waiting." Everyone at the table cracked up, including me. Because that's what you do when the floor shifts under you in public. You smile, you laugh along, you pretend it doesn't land like a knife in the gut. I forced a grin, raised my glass, and said, "Smart thinking. Always good to have a contingency plan." Then I took a sip to hide the shake in my hand. His name was Ryan. He'd been in our circle forever, the reliable type. The guy who helps light the grill, knows where the corkscrew is, never forgets a birthday. I used to like him. Hell, I asked him to be my best man. Maybe that's the part that hurts the most. I trusted him like family. After that night, I couldn't unsee the little things. The way she smiled at her phone, the way she tilted the screen away when I walked in, the way she laughed just a bit too freely when he messaged in the group chat. None of it was proof, just whispers of doubt. But they burrowed deep. I told myself not to spiral. 7 years of marriage, of course things shift. She'd been working longer hours, I'd buried myself in a project. We'd become two people orbiting the same life, touching only out of habit. A kiss goodnight, a love you said through yawns. Still, I believed in us. Until the night belief wasn't enough. She was getting ready for another hangout. Same friends, same laughter I'd learned to hate. I was half watching TV when she walked out in that blue dress. The one from our anniversary, the one that used to make my heart race. "You look amazing," I said. She smiled softly, adjusted an earring. "Thanks. Who's going tonight?" I asked, pretending it didn't matter. "Oh, just the usual. Sarah, Megan, Ryan." She paused for a heartbeat too long. My chest tightened. "You okay with that?" she asked lightly, like a dare wrapped in a laugh. "Why wouldn't I be?" I said, smiling through clenched teeth. "He's your backup, right?" She froze mid-motion, mascara wand suspended. "Daniel, it was a joke." "Yeah," I said quietly. "I know." She left without kissing me goodbye. That night, I couldn't settle. Kept scrolling through photos. Us on trips, Christmas mornings, her head resting against my shoulder like I was still her safe place. And I wondered when exactly I stopped being enough. Midnight came. No message. I texted, "Everything okay?" Nothing. An hour later, headlights swept across the window. I stayed still as she slipped in quietly, thinking I was asleep. She poured herself a glass of water, leaned against the counter, eyes closed, smiling to herself. A smile that wasn't mine. The next morning, I brewed her coffee like always. She kissed my cheek and left. Her lipstick left a faint stain on the rim, and I stared at it far too long, like evidence of something I couldn't yet prove. I told myself to stop. I wasn't that guy. The jealous husband? But then, one night, she left her phone charging on the counter while she showered. It lit up. Message from our last night was perfect. Still smiling, my stomach sank. I didn't scroll. I didn't need to. 7 years unraveled in a single line of text. When she came out wrapped in her towel, I was sitting on the porch. "Hey," she said carefully. "You okay?" "Who's R?" Her face went blank. Then a blink. A stumble. "Work friend." "You sure?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. She hesitated. "Just enough." "Daniel, don't do this," I laughed, brittle and hollow. "Do what? Ask why my wife's still smiling about last night?" She stepped closer, tears filling her eyes. "It's not what you think." "Then tell me what it is." Silence. Thick, heavy, final. That was the moment I knew. She wasn't my wife anymore. Just someone wearing her skin. A stranger I'd been sleeping beside, believing love alone could hold us together. I didn't shout. Didn't break anything. Just nodded. "Okay." And walked out. For 2 days we didn't speak. She sent messages. "Can we talk? Please don't shut me out." I ignored them. I needed to breathe without her perfume haunting my clothes. Stayed with my brother. Told him we were going through a rough patch. He didn't pry. Just handed me a beer and sat with me in silence. On the 3rd day, I agreed to meet her. Same cafe as our first date. She looked wrecked, smudged makeup, trembling hands. "I messed up," she said. "It wasn't supposed to happen." I didn't interrupt. I just listened. "It started months ago," she said, talking more. Sharing too much. 1 bad night that turned into 2, then 3, until it wasn't an accident anymore. "I still love you," she whispered. "I swear I do." I looked at her for a long time. "Do you? Or do you just hate being the one who broke it? Tears slipped down her cheeks. I made a mistake. No, I said. You made a choice. She reached across the table. I pulled my hand away. The ring on my finger suddenly felt heavier than ever, like a lie I could no longer wear. That night, I found myself at another gathering. Same people, same laughter, same unbearable normalcy. Ryan was there. He went pale when he saw me. I walked up, heart pounding but steady. Hey, man. He opened his mouth, but I didn't let him speak. You win, I said. She's yours. Then I slipped the wedding ring off my finger and pressed it into his hand. He tried to refuse, eyes wide, but I just smiled. Smart move, right? The room fell silent. I didn't wait for anyone to say a word. I turned, walked out into the cold, and drove. The night blurred. Just the road, the hum of the tires, her ghost beside me. Somewhere along the highway, I realized love isn't armor. It's exposure. It's standing unguarded before someone and praying they don't pick up a knife. When dawn finally broke, light spilled over the horizon like a mercy I hadn't earned. I sat there whispering to no one, "You kept your back up, Emma. I just lost mine." And that was the truth.